All right, what's up, guys? Thank you so much for being here today. Today is a great day for America and all American, inside America, and those who live outside America. I want to thank you so much for being here, for follow us on this live stream. So we're gonna share a lot of things. So yeah, I moved into United States in 2019. So why I say thank you because it's a great opportunity to be here in this land to build your dream. I was, an employee for my government in my country, and in 2019, I quit my job, government employee as a teacher. So I left to start a new life in the U.S. from zero. So what I've changed after 5 years for living here? Yeah, many things has changed, and I'm gonna tell you a couple of things that changed right here. So, why we are here? Because we believe we can build a great system. We believe we can live together in happiness in the same community. We believe we can live in a peace around the world. We believe we can end discrimination, and we believe we can end homeless. Anytime I go to around the city, turning around, and I see a lot of people struggling in the street, especially at night, and in this cold time, winter time, they don't have nothing. Just stay outside. You can find a whole family living outside as a homeless. That's a sad. That's the major thing. When I move here, I struggle with it every day. I don't want to see people in the street. And I believe we as a people, we can come with a new idea to have those who have lost everything living the street. I'm not saying homeless people is only in the US. I'm talking about homeless people around the world. Around the world. In the US, in Africa, in Europe, in Australia, in Canada, everywhere there is homeless people. I believe we can think. We can put a system in a place, a new system, to think about it, how we can do better for ourselves, for the people who are suffering around the world. It's sad to see people who enjoy life. We were living their life in a great manner, and because of mistake, a couple of years, or they get in trouble with their life, and now they lose hope. They don't know where they are going. They don't even know if the future can be better. So we are here. We build this channel, and we know we're gonna share a lot of things with you guys. Subscribe, comment, and you guys can help a lot of people around the world living their life because that's the major thing. Since I moved here in 2019, I struggle with it, and it's sad anytime I see those people in the street. Even one time I was going to work, and the homeless people die in a train. It died in a train. That is very sad. Very, very sad. I don't know what you guys think about those issues. It's not only homeless people, but is it discrimination? Is it a war around the world? Is it everything that put people life in danger for struggling right here in 2025 right now? We see a lot of struggling around the world. Talk about war, conflict, people leaving their home, bomb, everything, fall in the head. How we can live where those people they can live. We see hunger around the world. People think when we talk about a hunger, people who don't have food to eat, They think about Africa only. No, it's not really African only. You can go around the world and you're gonna see people struggling in some places with food. And in some places, people have food to eat, but it's not good for their health. I saw that many times. Why? They don't have option because sometimes they don't even know how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, when you go to the store, you're gonna buy what you find over there. And what you find is that is good for your health? That's the question I ask myself, and I'm asking you too. I don't know what you think. So put in a comment what you think, how we can build a world where people can live their life, where people can live in peace. Yeah. Yeah. Think about it. How we can build a world where people can live without discrimination, without homeless, without corruption. Corruption is bad because when you talk about corruption, if you, especially me as an African, we know a lot about corruption. I'm not saying the rest of the world are not corrupt. I'm talking about what I know, where I come from. Corruption is a top level. Start from the government, start from other people, start from the family. Corruption is too much. It's too much. So I believe we can build a world without corruption. What I believe again is I believe we can build a world where any community can live together. Black community, white community, yellow community, brown community. We can live together. I believe you can build that world. And you know, you will not have a fear to have to say, okay, my neighbor is in this community because I don't want to live here. We can build that world where any community can live together in a peaceful manner. Peaceful manner. I believe in that too, for sure. I don't know what you think. I believe we can build that world. If you have an idea, let me in a comment what do you think. I know you have the idea because everyone is smart. When there is a topic, if you think about the topic, you will have an idea that can do something better for yourself, for your community, for your family, for the world. I believe in that. I want to thank everyone, all American, all your ancestry that built a better country, a better system. I'm not saying it's still better or it's still the best, but it's the best system that was built because people believe in something. They trust each other and they built a great country. Your ancestry as an American, they built a great country. Today is a major day for America. And I want to thank all American, all your family, all your ancestry that built a good system where we can come, where everyone around the world can come legally with a dream. Some may achieve their goals or their dream, some may not. Some may not. Wait, that's a great system. It's a great system that I built the world with sustain. I put many, many, many things, technology, everything, everything. I bring a lot of liberty, a lot of success people, a lot of great thinker, and we should thank people for that, for building a better system, a better world. Still the same thing today in 2025? I don't think so. I don't think so. Many things has changed because the world is changing. And when something change, we should change with the system. We should think about another idea, great idea. I'm not saying the other idea was bad. No, because the world is changed. And any moment we can have a great idea that is not the same as it was in the past. That's what I'm saying. So we can think in a new way to do things. The government system, the money system, everything, everything. We can think about a new system that will put people in a peace, not becoming homeless, not become corrupt like we see in Africa, especially. We can do that. We can do that because your ancestry as an American think in a better world, in a better country. They did. They built. What we can do, we can think again. We can rethink again to find a way to do it better. Because when I say we can do it better, we can do it better because in the past, I don't think we have so many homeless in the US. Why now? Because the whole system probably doesn't work anymore, or the whole system needs some change, or the whole system need a new ideas. Where do those ideas will come from? From you, from me. But we should believe in ourselves. We should believe in the idea. We should believe in where we are going and where we are going to build. That's why I invite you to join me. Start from 2027. Start from 2027. I would invite a believer as you or anyone around the world as a believer to think about where we can do, where we can do to eliminate homeless, to eliminate corruption, to eliminate war, or to eliminate firearm. Many things that put people life in danger, we can eliminate them. We have struggled a long time with those things, and in 2025, we should have a new way of thinking to design something better for you, for me, for our people, for our community, our country, for the world to be a better place for life. This is 4th of July. America is a great country. America gave a lot of things. America built a lot of things. America is a great because he has in the past he had a great people or it had a great people that think a better way to do things. We can come, we can rethink, we can learn from them and come again with great system where we can live in peace, where we will not have homeless, where we will not have discrimination, where we will not have war. You and me can live together in the same community, love each other forever. I think about that. Thank you, you guys. When I came here in 2019, I left my job and I don't really care about where I'm going. I know I'm going to start something new, especially when you were a teacher in your country for 10 years. You know, it's a great because a lot of people can make a decision. A lot of people. That's why many people struggle. A lot of people can make a decision. It is hard for them to come with a decision and put action in place. Even if some people made a decision that they cannot come with action, they're gonna make the decision, keep it for themselves for a week, month, even for a year. But the action will not come. I took an action in 2019. I came here let my job, everything behind, and I came here. My first job as a teacher when I was in my country, my first job here was a custodian. Custodian. So I was cleaning service. I stayed in that job for 6 months. I don't know if there's a lot of noise. Yeah, because it's 5th of July. So if you watch outside, you're gonna see firework, fire. Everything is good outside. So sorry about the noise, but we keep going. Comment. I don't know what you think. So we can build something new. So my first job was custodian. I spent about 6 months with that job. And one thing I noticed in the US is, a lot of supervisor or manager, they don't really know how to deal with people. Those people are not leaders. They become supervisor, manager because they want a job. But how to deal with people in daily basis, they don't have any lesson. They don't have the knowledge because you're gonna see a lot of those guy, manager, supervisor, with arrogant mindset, with arrogant behavior. That's the first thing when I notice in a company. They don't even know how to respect people. So if you don't respect your employee or your teammate, how you guys can do a better job? They're gonna hate you. They will hate you as a manager or supervisor. You will be hate or you will be loved. That's the two things you can have. If you're a supervisor or manager, maybe you can have love or people will hate you. The bad thing is a hate. When they hate you, I don't think you can keep that job for so long because of your own behavior. You cannot blame people for their behavior, but blame yourself when you are a leader with playing the team. So that's the first thing I noticed. Manager, supervisor in America, they don't have the knowledge to deal with people and they behave arrogantly or disrespectfully. That's bad. So after 6 months with my first job, I quit and I went to another job. And that job was very flexible. It was a part time. I don't want to tell the name of the company, but flexible, great job. I find a lot of respect in that second job. Yeah, a lot of manager was respectful, and I spent about 4 to 6 months, and I quit again. Why? Because my manager told me to make a choice. I was having two jobs, so she noticed my performance went low. So, and she wanted me to make a decision: stay with the second company or stay with the company. I said, okay, I will make a decision if you ask me for. I'm gonna quit and stay with my second job. So I quit and I stay with the other job. I love it because I travel a lot in the different city, in the countryside, in the small cities. I really love that job. And after 7 months, I think the job became boring. So yeah, and I quit. And I quit and I went to another job. I even went to another job where I spent only 1 month and I quit because of a supervisor. I was living in a far from the job place. And sometimes you go to work and they kind of tell you, no, there is no job today, so you're going to go back to home. They did that first time, second time, and the third time I called the supervisor and asked me, why do you do that? You have my phone number, you have my email address. When there is not a job, please text me or call me because I live far from here. I pay my gas. So when you guys send me back to home, you don't pay my gas. So please call me or text me. There's not a job and I will not drive to come here. So they did again. And I said, okay, bye. I quit. So and I went to another job, flexible. I love it. And I spent a lot of time with that job. So thank you again, America. Thank you for your ancestry. Thank you for building a great country. What I believe, we can do it. I believe we can build a world without a single homeless. Because last time I checked, the homeless community in the US, we can find around 8,000 people. And when they say from 2023 to 2024, there was an increase, which is above 10%. That's a lot. How did that happen? In a great country in the world, we can build that world where people will live, where we can live without any homeless, without corruption, without discrimination. We can live in a peaceful nation, in a peaceful world. We can build that. Come with the idea. If you have an idea, you have my channel right here. You can text me. You can put in a comment. What do you think? What's your idea? Where are we gonna meet? I will tell you because in 2027 we're gonna start. We're gonna invite people. We're gonna meet you people. What's your idea for building a world where we believe we can do it and we're gonna do it? I trust you. I trust people. I trust the world. We can build a world where you and me, we can travel around the world without paying a single ticket, flying for free, living in the house for free. I know we can build a world without corruption. I believe we can do that because I believe in you. You have the idea. What do you think? Thank you so much again, America. Thank you again, American, for your country. I know in a coming here, I'm gonna go back to home to my country because my goals here is coming to an end, and I'm gonna go back to the motherland, my country, to start again at a ground zero level. I came here, I start from zero. I'm gonna go back, start from zero. One thing I believe, we can do anything we want. We can build anything we want. I believe we can do that. Thank you for watching. Put in a comment, what do you think? We're gonna meet together again. And next time I will see you. Bye. Happy 4th of July, America. Happy holiday to all American. Thank you again for building a great country. And thank you for your ancestry. Bye bye.